Listen, day number 13. Y'all ready? Day number 13. Here we go. Someone that offers you wisdom and counsel that's contrary to your motives and desires is not always a hater, but maybe a friend. Powerful. Let me share it with you again. Someone that offers you wisdom and counsel that's contrary to your motives and desires is not always a hater, but maybe a friend. Listen to this today. Just because they didn't say to you what you said to yourself doesn't mean that they're against you or they don't have your best interest at heart. You are in a relationship with the person for a reason, so you must value their opinion. Not allowing them to be honest with you will result in destroying the friendship. You should be with somebody who's going to be very honest with you. It's going to be straight up. We often associate pain with evil, but what about the pain of childbearing or the pain of after surgery in which you had a benign tumor removed? Sometimes pain doesn't mean sickness. It could also mean healing or recovery. So when someone tells you something that you don't want to hear, before you immediately reject it, think about it and consider their motives. If they have nothing to gain, it may most likely be that they are only being honest with you and they're looking after your best interests. I want you to think about this today. I want you to think about somebody who offers you counsel, who gives you wisdom, who gives you advice, but their advice is different from you. Now listen, oftentimes when we want to do something, when we want to act up or act out, we always call the person who's going to contribute or co-sign us acting up or acting out. You never call somebody who's going to give you good advice when you want to do something bad. You never call a person who's going to pray with you. You don't call that person who's an intercessor, who's going to speak in tongues, and who's going to tell you the will of God. When you're ready to turn up and turn out, and when you're ready to act ungodly, you don't call the person that's godly, because you know that they're going to give you different advice that's contrary to your feelings and emotions. Sometimes we have good intentions, we have good desires, we have great ambitions and great goals in life. But guess what? That may not be a good idea right now. And somebody that's offering you advice and telling you, no, slow your roll for a moment, chill out, don't go there, don't do that right now. It's not because that they're haters, it's not because they're hating on you. It's just because they have your best interests at heart. And if you really cherish and value their relationship and their opinion, listen to them. Stop being so hard-headed. And listen, everybody's not going to always agree with you. Let me help you. Let me help you. You are not the only person in the world. There's more people in the world besides you, and there's more opinion besides yours. And you need to listen to some people sometimes. You must pay attention. I hope there's a lot of young people, young adults on the line today. I hope there's a lot of our millennials that are on today, because you need particularly to start listening more than you are talking. And I know that everybody you think is your enemy, everybody you think is your hater. Listen, don't nobody know you to be your hater. Don't nobody know you to be your enemy. You don't have that many enemies. The truth is, there's some people who want you to make it. There's some people who want you to avoid conflict. There's some people who want you to avoid drama and trauma in your life. What you must do is you must pay attention and you must listen to wise counsel and advice, even when it's contrary to you. Even when it's contrary to your emotions and contrary to your feelings. You want them to co-sign. You want them to co-sign with your insanity. You want them to co-sign with your nonsense. You want them to co-sign your failure. Listen, if I'm your real friend, I am not co-signing your failure. I'm not co-signing it. I'm going to help you. I'm going to get you to a place where you're able to say, listen, I am going to help you and not hurt you. I'm going to get you to a place where you're going to be able to succeed in life and succeed in the things that God wants you to do. Some of you say you're having a bad failure, a bad connection. But if you're having a bad connection, maybe it's your phone because it looks like I'm having a good connection. Or maybe it is my phone. It's raining outside. Maybe that's contributing towards it. However, let's fix this connection. We got to connect today because this wisdom is going to help you. The devil trying to stop your wisdom today. But if you're going to get this, listen. Remember, no one wants to be in a relationship with themselves. You're not in a relationship by yourself. You're not in a friendship by yourself. You're not in an association by yourself. You're in it by yourself. You lonely, you depressed. You need to fix that. You're not in a relationship by yourself. So you never want to be in an affiliation with someone who thinks just like you. Everybody doesn't think like you think. That would be a waste of time. It would be a waste of energy. A difference of opinion is only an asset to you. Learn to listen to advice before you make a judgment call. Just because it's different from your own opinion doesn't mean that it's coming from a hater. Just because somebody is advising you different from how you're feeling, it doesn't mean that they're a hater. It could mean that they're a friend and they're trying to get you to purpose. I'm gonna move and shift so we can get closer to the Wi-Fi so y'all can get a better connection. But I'm trying to help you today. That your friend is helping you, even though your friend gave you a difference of opinion, even though your friend gave you different thoughts and ideas of what you had and what you were going through and what you were doing. They gave you a different thought. They gave you a different opinion. But that's not your hater. That's not your hater. That's your friend. Your friend wants nothing but the best for you. Your friend wants nothing but great things for you. Your friend wants you to achieve in life. Your friend wants you to succeed in life. But guess what? You have to stop thinking that everybody's hating on you. Everybody ain't hating on you. People actually love you. People actually want you. They want you to succeed. They want you to prosper. But you've got to do something that's valuable to your life and valuable to your future. You got to be willing to listen. Today, take the time to listen, even when opinions are different from yours. But I want to do this. But I want to go into this venture. I want to go into that. Listen for a moment. Somebody went through some errors and some mistakes and some trials, and they went through it for you, to educate you, to help you, so that you could benefit. Listen. Listen. Pay attention. That's a real friend. That's not a hater. No, you shouldn't do that right now. Why? Well, you hating on me. You don't like me. Ain't nobody hating on you. Ain't nobody disliking you. We want you to make it. We want you to survive. We want you to survive, however, with strength. We want you to survive with integrity. We want you to survive with character. We want you to make it to the top, knowing that you did your very best and knowing that you avoided some errors that we probably made ourselves. Just listen. Listen, pay attention, because the people who gives you advice that's contrary to yours, it's not always your hater. That could be your friend. Your friend is trying to help you. Your friend is trying to get you through it. Listen, if you cherish them, if you value that relationship with them, pay attention to them. Listen to them, because they try to help you. Anybody got any questions about that? Anybody got any statements or comments about that? Give it to me on the bottom of your screen. On the bottom of your screen, I want you to give me your statements or your questions concerning this topic today, because I believe that it could help you. I believe that if you listen to your real friends, now there's some fake friends out there, but there's some real friends you got. You know they're your real friend, and they're going to tell you something different. You got to listen. I always say that everyone is not you, so they don't always think like you. Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't all think the same. Thank God we don't all think the same. We don't always all think the same. We haven't had the same experiences. We haven't had the same encounters. I've had experiences that contributed to my perception. You've had some experiences that contribute to your perception. So you've got to make sure that we add all of our experiences together, and there's a lot of things that we could avoid. There's some things that people in front of you are giving you advice that they have encountered in their lives that they try to help you to avoid. You dating somebody just like they used to date. You about to marry somebody that they was about to marry. It's the same kind of person, same kind of spirit. It's just a different individual, but it's the same thing, same situation, same scenario. Just listen. Just listen for a moment. Don't be so hard-headed. Don't be so stubborn. Listen, bend your mind for a moment. Think about it. Broaden your perspective. Broaden your thinking. Okay? And be able to take advice, take counsel. The Bible says in the multitude of counsel, there's safety. When you listen, you'll be safe. When you listen, you got to listen. That's a real friend. They really love you. They really think nothing but the best for you. Pay attention to what they're saying. Look at the things that they're pointing out to you, because there's some red flags. And there's nothing like love that makes you ignore red flags. Some of y'all can look on your past. You were in love with somebody who was jacked up. But you were so in love with them that you didn't even see all their flaws and all their failures. Now that you've seen them, they got snagger tooth, they got alopecia, they got a broke leg, they limping, they do all this nonsense. You was like, what was I thinking? You was in love, and love made you blind. But we tried to tell you. You started ignoring those red flags. He kept borrowing money for you. Every 2 weeks, he's borrowing money from you. And you loaned the money because you was in love. You so in love. Let me give you some money. I'll hook you up. I'll help you. You try to prove you could be a good wife. You try to prove that you could be a supporter. So you supporting their business and you supporting their habit. And you ain't doing nothing but being blind. That joker was broke when you met him. He was snaggertooth when you met him. He had a broke leg when you met him. He had a limp. He had fake gold teeth when you met him. all, all of that was right there. You ignored it because you was in love. You ignored it. Pay attention. But your friend tried to tell you, girl, watch it. He about to get you. Fellas, same goes out for you, fellas. You ignoring because them hips are talking to you. Them lips are talking to you. That switch, ooh, that switch is talking to you. And it's speaking loud to you. And you just love struck. You just, my God, head over heels. Look at her hair. That's a weave. That ain't her hair. That makeup, that pancake 54, 57 on her face, that ain't her face. Let her take that makeup over. Let her see. Let us see how you really are, how she really is. Come on. That's that. And your friend tried, yo, dog, no, let me tell you, I tried to talk to her. She ain't the all she made out to be. You don't want to listen because you in love. No, you trying to hate her because you want her. Ain't nobody want her. She fake. Listen to your friends. They're trying to help you out. They say, slow your roll. Yeah, Doc, if I was you, I would slow down. I would chill for a moment. Listen to that advice. Listen to that counsel. It's going to help you. Some of you trying to make business moves. Guess what? Business moves, you got to be careful with business moves. Listen to people who've already been in business. Take advice from people who've been in business. Don't just think you know what you're doing. I'll never forget a young man one time was telling me about his business, and he was, starting up off the ground, and he was, trying to do some things. And I was in support of him. I got a couple of things going myself, and I said, listen, let me help you out. Let me give you some advice. He was telling me he could make me more wealthy. I already had 4 working companies. He had one company that he just started. And he tried to tell me how to do business and he could help me. I said, Doc, slow up. This is what you're doing. You're doing the wrong stuff. You need to try this strategy. No, he thought he knew. Okay, fine. Well, today his business is closed. He's not even doing it anymore. He just wouldn't listen. I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just trying to give you some wise counsel, some wise advice. That's all. Listen, when you come to a point in your life where you're able to know what your values are, what your goals are, listen to people who's going to contribute to that. Listen to people who's going to help you get there. Listen to people who's going to cause you to get to success and not repeat failure. Listen, that's all you got to do. Y'all was blessed by that. That helped you. I hope it helped you. That's today's wisdom nugget. Day 13 of the 31 days of wisdom. Somebody that's offering you contrary advice may not be your hater, may not be your enemy. That could be your friend. All you got to do is listen. Listen, y'all. God bless you. Heaven smile upon you today. I am awesomely blessed that you logged on today. If that bless you, I want you to take your finger and I want you to tap, 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 tap. Give me some hearts. Show the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. If it bless you, it bless me. I'm glad that it bless you. And I want to make sure that you are being blessed by the wisdom that's going on today. I don't know who this cat is on here, but we're going to deal with him. I got some things I'm going to tell him, but I can't tell the Scope of Hope Church. I have to get off my microphone because I got to tell him privately. So we'll make that happen. Thank y'all for your support. Trust me, Dr. Short never scared, never ran, never will. And so it's going to be all good. All right? We're going to make that happen in just a moment. I like to deal with people like that. It's right up my alley. We got them. Promise you. All right? Listen. Let's make sure that we're fulfilling destiny today. We're fulfilling purpose, making sure we're fulfilling assignment today. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody block you. Don't even get in the way of yourself. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way of progress and success. Get into the realms where you are able to meet success, meet destiny, meet purpose head on. Today, collide with it. Don't even let the weather stop you. Don't let people stop. Don't let your bank account stop you. Don't let your capacity stop you. Increase your capacity so that you can impart more into you, that you can impart more into this world society. We need you. We need everything that's in you. We need your gift, your talent, your ability. So go forth today. Go forth today. Grind your hardest, work your hardest, be the sharpest that you've ever been before, and let nothing and no one stop you or hinder you. God is on your side, and if God's on your side, he's more than the whole world against you. So don't let anybody stop you today. Move forward. Don't even self-sabotage. I like that word somebody gave. Don't self-sabotage today. Move forward, and God's going to bless you. Press forward. God's going to be with you. Goodness and mercy is going to follow you all the days of your life. Listen, let today be a good day, because today's a God day, and there's nothing you face today that God you can't handle. So move forward, y'all, and let God be with you every step of the way. Scope of Hope Church, this is my Scope of Hope, and I pray you are blessed today. I love y'all to life. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Straight, right, back, right, straight, back, all that. How we end our Scope of Hope Church? What's our benediction? Peace.